and I'm going to be running another one here pretty shortly, but you can go there, post questions for me too. The only thing, just note that, if you go to my website, I have an online booking page. So if you are looking for a reading, please make sure you book that appointment. I appreciate everybody's time, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. So again, thank you for coming, and thank you for being a part of the Channeled Spirit. I'm Dr. Erin. I'm your host, and I am signing off.
This is A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Persian medium Fiona is now on avidadvice.com. Psychic Mastermind.
Do you see children in our future?
Yes, of course. I see the building family almost 3 or 4 months.
Wow. I'm wondering if there's any loved ones around.
I feel the energies are telling me about a man. He's tall. He was married before, but it was not a real marriage because it sounds to be the person cheating on him. No kids around, no brothers, no sisters, your age or almost 3 years older.
I think I might know who this person is.
Okay.
I think I might know who he is, yeah.
Okay.
You may already know of Persian medium Fiona from her radio shows, her television shows, her groundbreaking detective work, and from just about every corner of the web. Only a site with the integrity and the purpose of avidadvice.com could land her. She's available now. avidadvice.com. Psychic Masterminds.
Hi, I'm Cedric Ellis for Peter. Who can forget the haunting images of animals left behind barely clinging to life after Hurricane Katrina slammed into...
A1R. The Ask One Radio Network.
You're listening to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome. Time for Ren and Friends with Mary Beth Wren. Live from MaryBethWren.com. Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Psychic Radio. Or one of our websites, AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv. This is Ren and Fred on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hello and welcome to Ren and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess, psychic medium, Mary Beth Wren, and this show is for you. This is where I get to answer your questions pertaining to your love life, your job, and of course, your devoted, divine, beloved messages from your spirit loved ones on the other side. Yes, they will come through, and sometimes they come through before you ask your question. And sometimes they will come through on the person's, I would say the next person, or should I say the person before you who's on the phone doesn't know who it is, and then you're like, that's my dad! So anything's possible in this world. Speaking of psychic amnesia, yes, that happens. I just did a gallery, a messages from the other side gallery at my office in Davidson, North Carolina, just last Saturday. And the spirit world kept telling me United States presidents' names. And I was saying George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses Grant. And I'm thinking, well, does anybody know this? Not a peep. I'm thinking, okay, I must be blowing a circuit. Sure enough, after the event, I had this wonderful couple that drove all the way up from near Atlanta, Georgia. And they said, well, you know, now that I come and think about it, my grandmother had 12 kids, and she had 5 boys, and she ran out of names. So she started calling them. Are you ready for this? I'm still laughing. Grover Cleveland, Woodrow Wilson. I'm looking at her, eyes open, going, are you kidding me? She says, Franklin Roosevelt. I was like, do you know what psychic amnesia is? And she says, no, I forgot. So, yes, the spirit world's going to give you details that only you would know about. So it's just funny. We wrote about that in the last newsletter. And speaking of newsletters, if you do want to join and get our weekly newsletter, just go to my website. It's www.marybethwren, WRENN, like 2 wings on a bird, 2 wings on my end of my name. So marybethwren.com. We have a lot of fun events coming up this week, or should I say this month. We have got cocktails and connections, but the drinking will happen after the show. Because the last thing I want is to have people all kinds of smashed in the middle of the gallery. I know, Dave, you're going to kill me. If instead of saying like Moonstruck TV, my southern redneck ways would say Moonshine TV. So no moonshine in the middle of this gallery. But come out to Gastonia, North Carolina, and check out the Rank and Mercer House. It's a wedding venue, big banquet hall, and an estate. It's also haunted. So just in case you wanted to know, we're going to have a fun event there on October 13th. Tickets are available on my website. All righty. I'm getting ready for our readings today. Hopefully we won't have anybody starting with the letter A. That sounds like Alexa. And I have to say that way because last time I say that name, and I turned off one of them, but I didn't turn off the one in the kitchen. So if I say that Amazon name, you know what I'm talking about. She'll set off and start talking to me and talking to you. So, all right. Quick shout out to Dave, Connie, our producers of Ask One Radio Network, and to Tabitha in the chat room. And I think Shelby might be there as well. So hi, Shelby. And, of course, to all our great, oh, no, you don't. Dave said that word, that letter word that starts with an A that sets off every artificial intelligence out there. Last week was pretty funny. 2 people. All righty. Well, as much as I like to talk, I'm going to now be quiet so I can start talking. All right. All right. We have got She-Ra. No, wait. She-Ra, that's... Comic book days just hit me like He-Man and She-Ra. Sharaya, I'm sorry. My name's Milton. No, I know I get called Milton Bradley instead of Mary Beth. Sharaya, I'm sorry. How can I help you tonight?
Hi, a lot going on. This is trying to connect with my brother.
Okay, enough said. Don't say anything else. I bet your brother's a comic book fan. Just kidding. Just to think it was so funny that I would say that. It's probably because of the way Dave phonetically spelled it there on the screen. Alrighty. I just need to get very quiet. I normally, when I do readings from the other side, I don't ask for whom you want to speak to. They will tell me who you want to talk to, which is just kind of unique, okay? All right, now I'm getting made to feel like I'm seeing a lot of blue, but I don't think the energy blue is to you. I think that's blue to him. Now, when I interpret the color blue, I see people who are engineers, accountants, number crunchers, people that are very scientific in their methods, in their thinking, their mindset. Now, when you said your brother, I sense a man around you right now, but the age difference, for some reason I want to say little brother, but I'm not sure if that means he's an older brother that died young or little brother. Hold on. I'm also getting the strong impression of a pain around the eye, the head, the left side eyebrow. Hold on. I don't know if that's brain cancer or if that was something about the head. Okay. Now, please, I want you to be aware that you're looking for your brother. Say, okay, let me get a little bit more comfortable. I know you want to talk to your brother. I get that, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to lock onto him. Let me lock on.
That's fine, anybody. I do apologize.
That's okay. You didn't know that some mediums work differently, okay? I personally don't like to know who you want to talk to because then I won't trust what's upstairs. When I mean upstairs in heaven. Okay, I have got the impression of somebody with some sort of asphyxiation, not getting a good breath, and then feeling like the blood vessels in the head pain popping fast. It feels like there's a strangulation or some kind of choking or something to do with it. I'm not sure if it's drowning, but I get a quick death. I'm getting some kind of quickness. Okay, David, I think I'm hearing a D. Sharaya. Say your name for me, please.
Sharaya.
Okay. Here. Okay. I have an energy feeling of olive green. I know I should not have my eyes closed on TV, but I have to for this time being. Olive green can indicate to me a person who had drinking issues. Okay, just going to say it. Could be alcoholic issues, drinking issues. And I still keep feeling like this pressure in the eye, in the head, up to the left side. I guess my energy is just going too fast. Did somebody get in trouble? I don't think it was your brother, but is there somebody around you, if it's not your brother, who had gotten in trouble? Trouble by the law, pulled over by police, speeding all the time. Why not? I feel like this rebel without a cause or clue.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, good. Now, can I ask you if that is your brother who was the rebel without a clue? Okay, but it was somebody else. Okay. I feel like that's the person with the pressure on the head. Now, this is a man who's passed away. So if he's, I know somebody's like that now, and they're alive. I'm feeling like this is a guy who's definitely dead or severely depressed. Because as a medium, I'll either pick a person up as physically dead, no body, or emotionally dead, has a body, just doesn't feel anything. If you get an idea. I still keep getting rebel. Just a strong feeling of rebel. Not a message yet, just a rebellion feeling.
Okay, it makes sense.
Now, I'm also feeling like this is a strange message. Maybe you can help me out on this. I'm sorry I stole your alcohol, or I'm sorry I stole your drinks, or it feels like something like he stole money from you for his addiction. Okay?
Okay, now that... No.
All right, now hold up. I still feel like something was taken away from you, like money was taken away. And he's making me feel like I have to acknowledge a roommate, a person living with you who may have not known what boundaries mean. Okay. Maybe I'm going to shift into your future a bit, but if you have a roommate, God, I hope there's a lot of trust there. It's back to that spirit, and he's telling me this, like he stole something. Maybe he didn't know. That's what I get. I wish I could lock on to your brother, but this other presence is stronger. Well, at least the one I'm picking up on. Was he a friend of your brother's, or how's that person associated? The guy that got in trouble.
I'm actually thinking this is an older male relative of mine that passed away within the past couple months.
Oh, was he caught stealing something from a family member? Or was there a, quote, suspicion that he was the one who did it, but they never had proof? Because he's saying, I'm sorry, I stole the alcohol. Or I'm sorry, I stole fill in the blank money. Because I'm feeling like he's confessing to this. And
the problem is with that, this person didn't give us a lot of their past.
Okay. Well,
I do believe you're connected with my grandfather.
All right. The impression I get from this person is that now that he's on the other side, it's like he's at his, if you will, AA meeting, and he's coming clean to everybody around that he had hurt, if you will. So I feel like he's transcending to a higher level of love, and by doing so, he's looking for forgiveness. So guess who's popping in your reading when you want to have your brother? And I'm getting this man who's, well, the Jesse James of your family, for lack of a better word. Okay. That is what I get. Now, I know I'm supposed to have like 15 minutes to each person. And Dave, if you could kind of flag the time at me, because I still feel like I'm going to be sticking with this woman. Because, sure, forgive me. Say your name again.
Sharia.
Okay. Yeah, Sharia, I feel like I have to lean into your future. So
okay.
You're going to get a double reading from me tonight. And then while I'm reading you, I want to explain to the listening and to the viewing audience that I can do readings that are both medium and other side. But that's usually for like the hour readings. So in case you want to know, I very rarely will do 30-minute readings that are half future and half other side. But in Sharia's case, I hope I'm saying that right, Sharia. I'm just going to give up your name. Okay. This is the fourth time in my mind I've heard the word Philip or Bill. I'm hearing something. It sounds like it's rhyming. Phil or Bill or Will. That's not your brother's name, is it?
No.
Okay. Will, Phil, Bill. I doubt if it's a female like Jill. But I feel like I have to stay to that Philip name. Hold on. Okay, it's back to the energy around the head. I still feel like I've got this sensation of somebody passing away who had head injury to you, around you and your family member. And I feel like this could have been a gunshot. I hope not. But it also could have been a strangulation or a drowning. I know it's like, be positive. It doesn't sound like I am. But I'm still sensing a stronger energy with another person around you that had passed tragically fast. Okay, I feel like I have to say June. I don't think it was like June this past month, but I could be wrong. Oh, gosh. I feel as if they're saying to me, it's time for you to move. I hope you just graduated college, but I feel this advancement, graduation, or a feeling of moving away from where you're now. Either you just did it, you just moved here. Okay. Okay. They're acknowledging that. And I'm feeling you moved after the guy who got in trouble with the police, then you moved. I'm trying to tell you, no, either if you have roommates, check the security. You want to like check your ID, check money. If you don't have roommates, don't take them on. Find another way to make income or something. But I'm hearing boundaries. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm also feeling this has to do with a relationship, boyfriend. I always like to jokingly say, live in sin, it's cheaper. But in this case, no. He has his own place. You have your own place. Live with space. It's safer. Hey, I rhymed. I'm not going to quit my day job. Okay. Your brother's energy.
Okay.
Now, I have to ask it in a question because I'm hearing the word February, but I want to say to you, when did he die? When did he die? But then I hear February. So I think I'm starting to pick him up.
February, somebody else. My brother died in March.
Oh, my God. Don't drink the water around Shayra. How many people are dead with you? Okay. All right. So he died in, you're saying March, but is it early March? March single digit. You said yes. Okay. His spirit, it's your brother. He's starting to pop in. Oh, good. I still have time. My glasses said that 8:30. I thought, oh, my God, I totally ran over the time. By that time, I'd be cut off by Dave. But when I'm, okay, your brother is coming through. But if he just died in March this year, I got news for you.
No.
Well, he didn't? Good. Because if a person just died, it's usually very difficult to get through for the first 45 days or so, because I got to surf human emotions. Then that's a little bit tougher than spirits. All right. Your brother seems to be telling you to be cautious around the relationship. So I feel like I'm getting a picture from Spirit as if you've just moved in to get space away from a relationship and that you're doing the right thing. Don't second guess or doubt yourself.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
I keep going back to an asphyxiation feeling. Who choked? What's with this neck vibe?
I believe it goes
God
back to my grandfather.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. But the energy feels too young. If you're saying grandfather,
Yeah.
he either died young, he feels young to me.
Okay, then that wouldn't be him. Let me think here. Male. Okay, I
63,
think I know who.
36. 6336. I think I'm asking Spirit for age, and I saw 6336. He also broke his arm, and he's telling me it's up here. There's an arm break, arm issue, limp arm, doesn't work. Something's going on with the left arm with this man, or that spirit I'm speaking to. I don't get a particular message more than what I've just told you. I know I'm spending a lot of time with you, but it's because the spirit world won't let me go. They're telling me to stay with you, so I have to stay. Take your time about getting involved in relationships again. The spirit world is... Yeah, boy, I don't know if it's a divorce or something, just a difficult relationship you went through. But I'm sorry, Dave. I moved the camera a little. It's a time to start over. I want a little feedback from you for a second. Okay. Does this make sense to you? Like, did you go through a bad relationship and that's why you moved and you're looking for acknowledgments from your spirit side or brother?
No. What you're saying is more towards another member of my family that is going through the issues that you're explaining.
Then guess what? That means you're the medium. Even though I'm the one conveying it in from the heaven realms, your job is to take it from the medium to the person who's going through this. See, the spirit world, their number one message to the living is that they love you very much and that they never left your side. That doesn't mean they're going to watch you in the shower. That's creepy. That doesn't mean they're going to creep. They're going to get involved in your personal love life. That's like weird. They have their boundaries, okay? Well, when it comes to the message, the number one message is that love never dies and that they're still there to support you. And the spirit world is telling me about the woman going through this difficult time and that she needs to know that she's being supported by not only the living, but also from the departed family members. So maybe this woman's not open to communicating to the other side like you and I are. So maybe you could buffer it in a message of love and prayer. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good, because you're the medium in this reading. Think about that. Yeah. Because I got to tell you, there's so much love around you and that your family that they're not letting me go. I'm like, welcome to the Sharia Hour. I can't even pronounce your name anymore. I give up. You can call me Milton. I'm telling you. Now, I think I'm going back to your brother, but your brother loves you very much, and I wonder if you two are twins, because there's some sort of similarity, like bond. Were you born in the month of May together? Were you close in age? What's this twin vibe?
We were close in age.
2 years apart?
Yeah.
Well, maybe in this life you were 2 years apart, but I think in previous lifetimes you were twins. Whether it was Siamese twins connected by the brain, because I feel like you two think a lot. I mean, think a lot. That doesn't make sense. Think the same. Okay. If you think a lot, that's good. Oh, my gosh. My hope is that you have a very powerful connection with your brother through myself, but through other mediums as well, and maybe someone in your vicinity, so that you can feel that connection. I feel it through the phone. I'm hoping that you do too. Oh my goodness, the word Philip just popped in my head again. Okay, think about that name. But I want to thank you for calling. And I know I spent the time with you, but you know what? You're worth it. And I hope that I could help your family. You're welcome. Thank you for calling Ren and Friends Psychic.
Have a good day.
Thank you for calling. You too. Bye-bye. And thank you very much for the listening audience. I realize I took a lot of time, but when Spirit's hanging on me, I cannot move away. I go with what Spirit says to go to. And she understood. I just wish she was able to express it to the audience more. But if you would like to get a reading, you can always call me, www.marybethwren.com, and ask for Tabitha. She'll set you up on an appointment. Or you can always listen in to Ren and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. Remember, reality is what you make it. Make sure you make it the very best. I'll see you next week.
This is A1R, the S1 Radio Network.
This year, firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall will battle wildfires around the country in hopes of containing them. But firefighters can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile, or it can ignite and destroy your home and community.
Get fire adapted. Learn simple steps you can take now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Okay, astronaut, you're up. You'll be meeting with Wish Kid Brandon.
Roger, Brandon.
His wish is to see a space shuttle launch.
All systems are go.